Everyone is telling you what AI business to start. And listen, this is exactly why most beginners, they all fail. Listen, if I had to start a complete new online business in 2026, here's exactly how I would think first before choosing anything. Listen, this video is not about hype and it's not about trends, and it's definitely not about what some gurus are telling you. This is exclusively for all the people who want to launch and have started their online business in 2026, but feel overwhelmed, lost, discouraged, and confused, and afraid of making the bad decision. So listen, I'm going to walk through exactly how I would think before choosing the right business and how I would take the decision step by step. Listen, if my goal was simple, no need to show my face, very low risk, no need for high skills, and a real chance to build the right business without being left behind in the next few years. And I'm saying this because I've been building and running AI businesses for years now. So I've seen what looks attractive and looks good in theory and what actually works when we are talking about real money and income. So listen, right now AI is literally everywhere. Every day you hear, hey, start this AI business, and then you hear, hey, no, listen, this one is saturated, this one will die, that business model is dead, or this one is the future. And listen, most people actually, they don't fail because they are lazy, right? They fail because they just choose the wrong battlefield to play in. They start something that requires a lot of experience, requires too much exposure or network, requires to compete with thousands of other competitors exactly like you, or require years before building something that will really help you change your current life. So if I need to start from zero, the first thing I will do is actually to slow down. Slowing down because you need to take the time to make the first decision, because the first decision will change everything that comes after. So if I'm starting exactly from zero, I will ask myself one question: what type of business I cannot afford to do? For most people, the answer is pretty obvious. I can't afford to show my face. I don't have a specific network. I can't afford a business that takes years to learn so I can have some results. I cannot invest in a lot of money or like a crazy powerful computer. I can't afford and play with massive competition. And also I can't afford betting my future on luck, right, and chance. Because yes, there are some people on social medias, they became millionaire or they made a lot of money, but they relied actually on luck. And you don't see all the people who didn't succeed. And listen, doing this is not being vulnerable or weakness. This is just being realist. Any business that requires, hey, a lot of stocks, invest a lot, complicated skills, a lot of experience, a lot of years time before having the great result, skill accumulation, listen, all of those, they should be eliminated. This single filter will remove 80% of all the possibilities and online opportunities. So stop chasing ideas and start reducing the risk. Listen, beginners, they look at ideas. Smart people, they are looking at lowering the reduction of failing. Because new ideas, ideas always change. But economical markets, they never change. They always remain the same. So if I'm starting something over, I don't want something new. I want something proven to work over time. So I'm asking myself, which online markets have survived? Economical crashes, for example, the COVID-19 crisis, tech shifts, AI evolution, or some platform changes, for example. Because listen, the longevity only means only one thing. People keep paying no matter what happened in life. So identify the problems that people identify repeatedly. The next question should be, what problems do people, humans, pay again and again and again? A bit like buying foods or buying water, right? So ask yourself this question, not trends, not convenience, not, oh, that would be nice to have. No, you really need to find the deep humans' problems. Things like loneliness, desire, attention, emotional connection, feeling valued. These problems never disappear even when the economical of a country is slowing down. And guess what? They actually even get worse. So any business built on these foundations, they last not for years, but for decades, even centuries. After you've done that, you need to follow the money without moral judgment. And listen, this is where most people, they get uncomfortable. But listen, clarity requires honesty from yourself and from what you can analyze. When you just look at the last 10 years online, there's one market that grew exponentially and that very few people is talking about because it's kind of taboo. It's not crypto, it's not dropshipping, it's not SaaS or AI agents, OnlyFans. And listen, this is not about sharing an opinion. This is just observation. It's just observing the reality. If something grows that fast exponentially for that long, it can only mean it solves a real expensive problem. By the way, if you just want to network or you just want to say hi, so I will leave my Instagram in description. Don't be shy. So now let's just understand what OnlyFans actually sells. OnlyFans does not sell some content. You see, it's only the beginner explanation. What it really sells is attention, intimacy, forbidden fantasy, and emotional connection, relationship. And you know what I just described? Even wealthy men are willing to pay a lot for this because money does not resolve loneliness in our modern society. It's even getting worse and worse. This is a bleeding problem that no one actually wants to talk about. And that's the reason why the platform exploded. That's why OnlyFans made the first years some billions of dollars running through the platform. Can you realize that? Billions of dollars. And that's why some very wealthy guys are spending some money monthly. That's why some 20 years old creators are making millions of dollars every single month because it solves a permanent human deep problem. Here's why this business model is so powerful. Listen, here's the uncomfortable truth. Most successful OnlyFans creators, they're not skilled entrepreneurs, right? They don't run ads, they don't learn how to make insane marketing, they don't need to build funnels, fund clients, they don't need to learn how to sell, they don't master business theory, they only benefit from a beauty privilege and they can generate massive online income only by existing. And listen, that should tell you something very important. That business model alone is very powerful. I'm not talking about those girls themselves, but for most people, this online business is inaccessible until technology recently changed everything. So now, what did AI really change? Like I said, OnlyFans business model is not accessible. But guess what? AI doesn't create new desires. AI removes obstacles, barriers. So for the very first time, you can create a hyper-realistic AI influencer. Listen, an hyper-realistic influencer created with AI feels human, consistent, and also emotionally more engaging without being that person yourself. So no need to show your face, no exposure, very low risk. Listen, this just completely changed who can enter to the market of the online business we just described. So now you want to filter all the best AI business. Logically, the best AI business in 2026 must serve a proven market, solve a deep emotional problem, require no need to show your face, require no high skills because you don't have that time to learn, avoid direct competition because you don't want to be in a market where it will be saturated or you get eliminated by better people. That business must be able to scale. So you need a business where you can make millions of dollars, you can stay discreet, even hidden in the shadow, and it lets you keep full control of your business. You don't need to rely on other people or make partnership, and you have a maximum of profit for yourself. Because yes, some people, they have online businesses or AI businesses, they show you insane revenue, but they only earn like 20% of profit, like dropshipping. Listen, to be honest, most AI business, they all fail to this test. Only a few survive it. And yes, the goal is to create an influencer, a beautiful, pretty girl, even more prettier than all the girls you saw on social media, make her unique and open her own OnlyFans. And you keep all the money from it. She's beautiful, she has insane beauty privilege, she just needs to exist. You generate everything, even the uncensored OnlyFans content, all with AI. You are the creator, you earn all the money from it. Listen, at this point, most people would think, isn't this saturated? No, it is not, because each AI influencer is unique. It's exactly like all the celebrity. Do you compare as a singer Snoop Dogg and Justin Bieber? Of course not. They're not competitors, right? Because every branding is unique. Now you would ask, isn't creating an influencer and selling exclusive content and everything hard or complicated? No, it is not. Because of AI technology, AI now removes all obstacles and all hard work. It does all the skill job for yourself. Now you'll be like, hey, is this a risky business? Listen, you don't show your face. You don't need to create a brand. You don't need to have exposure. So no one will see you fail. There's literally no risk and there's no money to invest. It's only AI. You just need to create an AI girl. Everything is digital. You can do everything from your phone. No need for pretty powerful computer. I don't know what. You can literally do everything from your phone. You just need to use AI, create the pretty girl, create the content that you need, and social media. Exactly like OnlyFans girls who only take a phone and they make millions from it. Of course, have a good 4G connection or Wi-Fi. And now maybe you might be scared or ask yourself, hey, what if it stops working? Or will it last for the next years or 10 or 20 years? Listen, of course, and that's the only business that will last because human desire never stop. It's like eating, drinking, or when you're sick, you need to take some pills, right? You just buy them. When you're hungry, you just go feed yourself, right? This is based on human desire. This is not betting on a trend that we see right now. It's building on human psychology. It's primitive. And listen, this is where everything that we just take the time to think about, we just connect. AI OFM is not a trend. It's the logical evolution of one of the most profitable economical market ever created. You create a hyper-realistic AI influencer. She serves an existing demand. And guess what? She works for you 24 hours on 7 days because this is AI. Even the real OnlyFans girls, they cannot work 24 hours on 7 days. They are human. They need to sleep. Your AI influencer, she doesn't need to sleep. And you stay invisible while keeping 100% of all the profit you generate. On top of that, there's no years of skill to learn. You see, when you are thirsty, you just go drink some water, right? Like the guy who's selling you some water, he doesn't have a high skill. He's just here and say, hey, you need water? Yes, okay, I will have it. And if you're in the middle of the desert and there's only one shot of water and you will literally die because you're super thirsty, and that guy tells you, hey, this bottle costs 1,000, and you have 1,000, you will just give it because it is essential to you. It's essential to humans. And on top of that, there's no real competition because every influencer is unique. This is why personal branding is so powerful. This is why when you want to eat, you go to multiple restaurants, or when you follow some celebrities or actors, they're not fighting, right? Because they're all different. If you create a blonde girl and there's an Asian girl and there's a Latina influencer, there are no competition, they're all different. It's literally like falling in love. Each persona is different and unique, and that's why people like. Listen, this is a very high economical financial leverage. This is not only a hustle, but this isn't about getting rich fast. Listen, what we just saw together isn't about, hey, let's get rich very fast like this without doing nothing. This is about of not being left behind. You can build something quietly and taking the AI opportunity that you have right now. Well, some other people are going in other ways because they prefer to listen to some very loud gurus and they don't like think, they don't take the time on what's the best decision to make. They just go blindly like this into the first guru telling them what's the best thing to do with AI. This is also the way to take care of your family because you can work from your phone, you can literally work from your sofa, you don't need to show your face, you can be with your family, with your beloved ones, with your friends and manage everything from your phone. Men or women can do it. And this is one of the best way to enter in the AI economy completely safely because like I said, there's no risk to fail. If you were having a business where basically people judge you and they buy from you, you need to find clients and clients they work for you based on the level of skills and expertise that you have, then it will be very high risk because of big saturation, because of big competition. And this is stressful. This is why this is the best safety AI business economy. Listen, you don't need hype right now. You just need to think about the structure of money or financial structure that actually makes sense for yourself and how all the next years are going to be for yourself and your situation. So listen, if you want to understand exactly how AI OFM works, how to create a super beautiful, sexy AI influencer, how to monetize her, how to go viral, how to make the marketing on social medias with her, and how to run all of this as a real business to change your life like it changed mine and it changed quietly the life of thousands of people those last 2 years, then I have a full video on my channel that breaks it down step by step completely for free. So I will leave the link in the description. Please go watch it before it becomes too late. Right now, it's not too late. You're early enough to do this correctly to win very fast and securize yourself for the very next 10 and 20 years by always being on the top, because you were one of the very first to do this. Listen, the mistake when you want to launch a business is not starting. The mistake is to choose blindly the business you're going to do. Thanks for watching the video. My name is Nok Sensei. If you got any question, don't hesitate to leave a comment. I will take the time to answer personally. Also, if you got any questions, I love to help other beginners that were exactly like me before I become a successful entrepreneur.